You have got to be kidding me. The biggest harvest day we're gonna have. And the first thing we get is rain. Oh my lord. Can you freaking believe it? Well, welcome back to the Elmcreek series. What a way to start the episode. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay. It's supposed to be done by 10, but we have a little bit more tomorrow, it looks like. So I think we're okay. Maybe that was a little dramatic. Maybe. But yeah, that is not what I wanted to see at all. Not even remotely. So we barely went down a little bit any money, to be honest. So I guess our grain mill is doing its job. I'm curious how much more barley we have left. None. Literally none. It sold it all. Okay. Well, that is what it is. Yeah, so I guess we can go ahead and get the equipment set up. I think we will do the oats first. Yeah, I want to work field 3. So we'll get everything set up over here really quick. Why not? Man, what a start. I was really worried about the rain, but luckily looks like we're gonna be okay. We're just gonna have to fill in a couple hours, which should be easy. We should have plenty to do. Might be worth filling up the sawmill actually. Maybe. Our field should be right here. Oh wait, no. Right there. Where do we want this? Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it right here. We'll go get the combine too, and we'll get that ready so that we can hop on this the second it stops raining. Can we get through over there with the header on? I don't want to put it on the trailer. I'm sure we can. Nice to actually need to use the trailer, to be honest. I guess this is not technically the first time we're going to be using it, but it's first time during a harvest we're going to be using it. So that's nice. Alrighty, we'll get it set up right here and turn it off. Cool deal. Okay, so we could fill up the sawmill, definitely. It might be yet another month where we can sell some pallets, though I don't see any from here. Oh lord, did we let the sawmill run empty? No, we didn't. We almost have a long plank coming out, and it looks like planks is not too far, so we should have 2 more pallets. What is my tractor doing over there? Did Sally leave it out again? Good lord, Sally. Look at all this traffic. What have you done? I swear it's so hard to find good help these days. So hard. At least she cut it off. That does remind me, it looks like we have the hoe on here still. So we paid for an additional day, I suppose. That's okay. To be honest with you, it might be a blessing in disguise. Maybe. I do want to go ahead and... Oh, the weight is on. Y'all see the front end pop up like that? Let's check. I mean, maybe there is a hoeing contract. There should be some hoeing contracts today. Ooh, there's a massive spraying contract. Interesting. We have a fertilizing contract. Oh dear. You know, we are going to be baling today. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this tractor here. We're going to get little Miss Sally, who likes to leave my equipment everywhere. And we're going to put her on this fertilizing job. The only question is, do we need fertilizer? And I am pretty sure we do. Where did I leave the fertilizer? Ah, there she is. I honestly don't remember putting it here. So, oh no, we have plenty of fertilizer. Why do I always forget that? Okay, so let's accept this contract, fertilizing. We will take it, no reason not to. Everything else is no bueno, except for that baling contract. I know. It's crazy, but I'm thinking about it. Because that will allow us to lease a baler, and I won't have to feel guilty about it. Because I don't believe we're ready to buy one. The question is, can we pull one? And honestly, I don't know the answer to that. So we will ride her off in this field. Get her started. We can check on this too. Still looking good on the soybeans. Oh man, I can't wait to harvest those. Okay, let's pop open the shop really quick. That's not the shop. Nothing there for us, but we do need to look at balers. The question is square around. I know we can definitely pull this one, and we wouldn't have to use a front loader to move them around. The real question is, I don't think I can pull any other square baler though. And honestly, I don't want to lease them. They're very expensive, but maybe a round baler. Ooh, okay, yeah. We can definitely pull round balers. Okay, so we will probably lease one of these. Take a look. 3,000, and it makes perfect sense to pay for it with this baling contract. We have 15 hours left on it. Another spinach harvesting contract. Who wants that? No one wants that. So we're gonna take that, and we're definitely doing that because we're gonna lease a baler, and that's gonna pay for it. So awesome. Plus give us a little extra money too. Now the other thing, just because I've been thinking about it, how much money? I don't know what the easiest way to do this is actually. I guess maybe it's to check through here. So we bought the Gen 6. Just trying to get an idea. 37,000 for the fastest available. So how much horsepower do we get for that initial one? 171, so we get 21. It's not bad. 18,000 for 188. I don't hate the idea of getting the initial one. It would be nice. And 7,000 is not that much money. I don't know. Maybe we'll hold off, wait, and just buy a big engine upgrade. Because honestly, it just makes more sense. I don't want to pay for multiple engine upgrades. That seems counterintuitive. You know, when we bail this, I wonder if there's any way. I highly doubt it, but I do want to see, just for science here. Not that. There we go. Now, let's see if we can actually get into this. I don't think so. Definitely seems a little short. Yeah. Oh. Definitely not getting into it that way. Yeah, we can't make it in there with the tractor. I was hoping we would be able to store our bales there. I really was, but I do think that maybe we'll be able to wiggle some in here. Maybe not. I don't know where we're gonna put our bales. We'll probably have them sitting out by the looks of it. So, okay. Anyways. I think, guys, we will just go ahead and lease the baler. Because why not? Oh, probably not good. Yeah, maybe we go ahead and start on that contract. I think it makes sense. Yep, let's get the baler leased. I'm gonna leave this tractor here, actually. We will use this one. We'll put up the fertilizer. We will lease one of these balers, and we're gonna start doing a very large job. All right, guys, see you in a bit. Okay, guys, we are just about to finish up. I did start this when it was raining, so I got really scared. Hopefully for nothing, because this is coming down to the absolute wire. Okay, yeah, I don't think it actually affects it, but yeah, I got a little bit worried for sure. So, I think what we'll do is, oh my gosh, there's another monster baling contract. Oh man, you know, no, I really want to do the harvesting for us. I thought about it. I mean, honestly, it would probably be worth doing it, but we're not going to. So let's collect on this. Nice, got some money. Great. Let's send them back. We'll try to see if it'll make it to our farm. Maybe it's better than it used to be. We'll see. Okay, so time to harvest. We're gonna start with the oats. Swath is enabled. Good to go. Yeah, we should make pretty quick work of this. We're gonna go straight from the oats, and we're gonna do the other field too. So I will see you guys when we get done with this. There's more. Okay, guys. We are almost done. Um, I will say this field is a lot better. Most of the time it stayed around 85%. I think that front corner is even closer to like 95%, so a lot better. Hopefully we'll get that other field whipped into shape this year. I don't know what we're gonna put in it, but I'm thinking canola. Thinking canola. I do kind of want to do a healthy crop rotation as well. I don't want, to keep doing the same crop. Oh my lord, tongue twisted. The same crop over and over. Yeah, we're gonna do a hair of rotation for sure. But if you guys look up in the top left, you'll see that this field's a lot better. We're getting 85%, 84 or so. It should climb here. Yep, into the 90s. Awesome. So the next job is pretty straightforward. We need to bale this. Then we're gonna go ahead and get them stacked up somewhere. I don't really know where. But yeah, we're probably just gonna use the pallet forks in the front loader, most likely. I don't think we're. Oh no, we're gonna need this next month. Yep, we're gonna leave it out here. So I wonder, should we just go ahead and pop this in the grain mill? Nah, we'll do it the right way. I will park it right here so we can pull up the trailer to it here in just a second. But you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and pop right on the baler and get this going. This thing does 125 centimeters and 150. Ooh, I'm sorry, car. Sally struck again. Yeah, so I think we're gonna keep it at 125, which, to be completely honest with you, I'm not sure if it's on 125 now or not. But luckily we do get to keep most of the bale that we have. I think it's not. I think we're gonna do it like this. Yeah. So let's turn it on and get to baling. Well, we can try, but I'm pretty sure we're not getting this bale out of here. I probably should have lowered the size a little bit earlier. I know there's a couple bits and pieces over here, but I don't think there's any way. I think this is the last piece. Oh, how sad. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's turn the baler off because that beeping is driving me nuts. Yeah, it's unfortunate we lost the bale, but to be fair, we started with like 70%, so we only lost like 20% of a bale because we had some from that contract. So, let's see, what do we want to do here? I think it makes the most sense to drop off the baler, go get the trailer, drop it in our grain mill, the one that we know how to work now, which the bin's already open, so that's cool. We'll get the flour started really quick, and then I think we'll get to stacking these things. Yeah, I did not reset the bale counter, unfortunately. I have no idea how many we have, but we can count them later. Should not be too big of a deal. But yeah, I'm excited. We get to do oat flour and wheat flour. Not that it makes a distinction, but still, the recipe is probably different. As a matter of fact, I do want to check that. I'm assuming that certain types have... All right, so we can actually, I don't think we're getting any more barley, so I suppose it makes sense to deactivate that for now. We have oat flour. Yeah, so 15 oat equals 20 flour. So that's definitely different. We're going to activate that. And we also have wheat flour, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay. We will activate this as well. Question is, do we want the pallets to spawn? Oh man, I'm so worried it'll process it all. I don't know how much we'll sit there. We'll let it sell until at least we're done with the episode, and then we'll set it to store right when we get done. But let's get this wheat in there too. Actually, I don't know. It might be set to sell right now. I'm sorry, set to store. I don't think I changed that. It's fine though. Big deal. Let's get this wheat in there. How much wheat did we get? About 4,500, I think. It'll be interesting to see how much straw we got too. We'll count them as we round them up. But yeah, we'll probably, for the field 3, we'll do it the right way, and we'll grab the trailer and load them up on there. Which of course means we have to take them off too. But for the other ones, we'll probably just find a nice place on the side of the field to stack. I don't see why we would load them all up. So let's get this going. Let's set these to sell, and then yeah, we will. Oh, I was about to say not again. Yeah, we will start getting these bales rounded up. Okay, really quick, actually, before we start this, we have a really nice hoeing contract that's really close. So I think we will use this tractor, and we're gonna send the AI over there. Well, I've been practicing my stacking skills, but it's not going too well, honestly. Okay though, we're learning. We got this going. That is kind of cool. Sort of, not really. But on the bright side, we know exactly how many bales we have now. 7. So not too much, but it's a little bit. We went ahead and moved the wood pallet off because why not? We need to return the baler. Most likely, it looks like we're pretty close to being done with the hoeing contract. So that's also not bad. It's a nice little influx of money. Suppose we can just go ahead and check. Ooh, we got another pallet too. Nice. Go stack this up over there. No reason not to. Apparently I need to practice. Oh, missed it. There we go. We're getting there. I feel like I'm getting better. Maybe not, but I feel like I am. So it counts. It counts. Okay, cool deal. Got the wood cleared up. We'll probably have to fill that up next episode. We didn't get around to it last episode, and I don't think we're going to get around to it this episode. But we need to return the baler. I think we got our money's worth out of the hoe, since that's a $7,000 contract. I was wondering if there would be another harvesting contract, because we could take the excess and throw it into the grain mill. We can leave the combine out because we're going to need it for this field. We probably won't bale it. Yeah, probably not. I don't see the point. I'm not sure we'll get much off a year. So yeah, it looks like we're making quite a bit of flour now. We have 7,000 liters combined and should wind up with quite a bit of flour. More than before. Definitely more than before. So, trying to think if there's anything else that we really need to do. And I can't think about it. So, obviously, we want to take care of these fields. Next episode, we can take a quick look, get a general idea. So we can put canola in next month. I think the new field, field 3, we're going to put canola in. These two fields, oh, man, I really don't know. So barley doesn't seem to make much flour. Wheat's a 1-to-1 ratio. You know, oats are in March. I mean, we could theoretically put a cover crop into this a little bit later, and then because I do want to combine these fields, and we can make these oats. And we'll probably yield a little bit more. But we're gonna need a plow for sure. And we may combine these fields, make them one large field. As far as everything else is concerned, the greenhouse should be fine. Our bees are still buzzing. We want this field though. It would be so nice to be able to get it by next episode. Because it's either August or September. So if it's not ready to harvest next month, and I suppose we could check really quick actually. Let's see here. Not 20. No, it looks like they're almost done hoeing. Yeah, it's probably going to be harvestable next month. I just don't see us being able to get this one. I don't see it. We need quite a bit of money. Maybe we'll get lucky and it won't get harvested for all day, and then we'll somehow miraculously wind up with it. But I doubt it, because we have a lot of work to do in our fields. We need to get this seeded with canola. We need to combine the other two, so we're gonna have to lease a plow. We may stick something else in it. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do that as a wheat field, but we'll combine it this time. I don't know. I kind of want to do oats in that one again, because let's see. Okay, we'll check real quick. Soybeans come out in October. What can we seed? October. Still seed barley over there. We can still seed wheat. Yeah, you know, we'll probably seed wheat. Yeah, I think we're gonna put wheat in that field in the back. So we're gonna have wheat on 4. We're gonna have canola on 3. And then I think we're gonna save this next year for oats. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do all the field work, combine these two. I'm pretty sure we can wait a while for the cover crop here. Yeah, we'll put in the cover crop in October, September, October, somewhere in there. Doesn't really matter. And then that way when we get ready to go and put oats in it in March, we'll be able to take advantage of all the work we're going to do on the field. So that'll work. Plus, we'll get a very small, from what I hear, subsidy from the government for the cover crop. So we are done with this hoeing contract. Let's collect that. Let's return. Oh boy. Sorry. Completely brain farting again. And we are going to return both of these. Return this and return this. We definitely paid for the lease of both of those in this episode alone. We have $30,000, just about. So we're doing good. Maybe we are actually in striking distance of Field 2 next episode. I'm really not sure. But that being said, I do think that this is probably a pretty good place to leave it. I guess that's about it, guys. I think we will leave it here. And yeah, I'm super, super excited. I feel like we're really humming along now. I mean, our farm almost looks alive, to be honest. It may just be the fact that the windmill is moving around. I don't know. As always, awesome episode, and see you next time.